Hello, it's 25 minutes past 11 and it's too late and I am very sorry. Now, today's or tonight's topic of discussion is translation or translating a Bengali passage into English for PSC men, WBCS men, UPSC aspirants, and many other examinations that are held in West Bengal. Whatever may be the case, we think in our mother tongue first, and then we translate our thought or our emotion into English. Hello, my dear viewers. You can't ignore the fact that we, the Bengalis, think in Bengali and translate our thoughts into English. And that is why PSC main examination, WBCS main examination, and many other West Bengal oriented examinations are maintaining the traditional method. However, whatever may be the case, welcome to my channel, An Easy Step to English Grammar, and let us translate a Bengali passage into English. And it is a very easy passage. There would be no problem in translation. You see that I have picked up this passage from a Bengali newspaper, old newspaper, and it was published in the year 1998. 1998. Okay. Now let us translate. Listen to me. My first sentence is, যদ্দূর মনে পড়ে সালটা ছিল 1998 সাল। যদ্দূর মনে পড়ে। These are some technical English. যদ্দূর মনে পড়ে. It's a peculiar construction. So far as my memory is concerned, I shall give this English passage in your description box, and later you will find it in the description box, and it will be in the playlist live. যদ্দূর মনে পড়ে সালটা ছিল 1998 সাল। So far as my memory is concerned, the year was 1998. So far as my memory is concerned, the year was 1998. Okay? Next sentence. তারিখটা ঠিক মনে পড়ে না। তারিখটা ঠিক মনে পড়ে না। I can't remember the exact date. I can't remember the exact date. Okay? Or the exact date is not or cannot be remembered by me, both in the present indefinite tense active voice and in the passive voice too. Okay? Whatever you may like. My dear viewers, I know that you have joined and I am sharing my ideas with you. I am an experienced teacher. I taught in a higher secondary school as an assistant teacher in English for more than 37 years. Now let us come to the third sentence. তারিখটা ঠিক মনে পড়ে না, মাসটা সম্ভবত অগাস্টের প্রথম ভাগে, মাসটা সম্ভবত অগাস্টের প্রথম ভাগে। Possibly the month was the first half of August. Okay? The month was possibly, you may use possibly not only at the beginning of the sentence but also between the verb and the other part of the sentence. For example, the month was possibly between at the first half of August, or you may begin the sentence modifier. Possibly the month was the first half of the month of August or August. Now the next sentence. প্রথম 3 দিন কখনো টিপটিপ বৃষ্টি কখনো প্রবল বর্ষণ। প্রথম 3 দিন কখনো টিপটিপ বৃষ্টি কখনো প্রবল বর্ষণ। The first 3 days, sometimes it had been drizzling. I am using past perfect continuous tense. Sometimes it had been drizzling. Again I am repeating. The first 3 days, sometimes it had been drizzling. Sometimes it had been drizzling and sometimes it had been raining torrentially. It had been raining torrentially. 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 So first 3 days, sometimes it had been drizzling and sometimes it had been raining torrentially. Okay? Now let us come to another sentence. পরের 3 দিন অবিশ্রান্ত বৃষ্টি। পরের 3 দিন অবিশ্রান্ত বৃষ্টি। Okay? The last 3 days or the following 3 days, it had been raining or the sky was downpouring uninterruptedly. Just follow the sentence. Just follow the sentence. Yes, I am giving you the sentences in different ways so that you may express yourself aptly in the different methods. And the following 3 days, the sky was downpouring, DOWNPOURING, downpouring uninterruptedly or continuously, or it had been raining uninterruptedly or continuously. Okay. Next, Damodar, Shilavati, Kongsavati, Darakeshwar, Mundeshwari, ওকে, নদীগুলি জল ধারণের ক্ষমতা হারিয়ে ফেলল। Again I am repeating the Bengali sentence. These are the names of the rivers: Damodar, Shilavati, Kongsavati, Darakeshwar, Mundeshwari নদীগুলি জলধারণের ক্ষমতা হারিয়ে ফেলল। Okay? The rivers like Damodar, remember it, the rivers like Damodar, Shilavati, Kongsavati, Darakeshwar, Mundeshwari, etc. lost their capacity for holding water. Again I am repeating, the rivers like Damodar, Shilavati, Kongsavati, Darakeshwar, Mundeshwari, etc. lost their capacity for holding water. Okay? ও এক বিধ্বংসী বন্যার সৃষ্টি করল, and as a result of which they overflowed to cause a devastating flood, and as a result of which they overflowed to cause a devastating flood, a terrible flood, etc. So devastating flood is more appropriate than terrible flood. Okay? Now let us come to another sentence. For example, ধানের জমি জলের তলায় চলে গেল ও অধিকাংশ কাঁচা বাড়ি ধসে গেল। ওকে, ধানের জমি জলের তলায় চলে গেল, as a consequence the paddy fields went underwater. Okay, what have you written? Message retracted. Okay, uncle, let your friends know that I am online to give you the English passage translating from Bengali. Okay? And if you think that this passage is coming to your help, I fervently hope that all of you will like, comment, share and subscribe. Okay, this is my advice and request from an old teacher. Okay, next. ধানের জমি জলের তলায় চলে গেল। The paddy fields went under water. ও অধিকাংশ কাঁচা বাড়ি ধসে গেল। And most of the houses built of mud or mud built houses, and most of the mud houses collapsed. Okay, so as a consequence the paddy fields went under water and most of the mud houses collapsed. মানুষ ও বন্যপ্রাণী একই সঙ্গে বাস করতে শুরু করলো। Human beings and wild animals started living together. Human beings and animals started living together. Okay? বৃষ্টির মধ্যে উদ্ধার কার্য চালানো অসম্ভব হয়ে উঠল। বৃষ্টির মধ্যে উদ্ধার কার্য চালানো অসম্ভব হয়ে উঠল। And it was quite impossible for anybody to start operation work or rescue work in such a torrential rain. In such a torrential rain, it was quite impossible for anybody to start rescue operation. Okay? And this is the short description of the flood of 1998. I have got in an old newspaper, that is Anandabazar Patrika, and I am trying to translate it into English. And all these are journalistic English. And what's the difference between journalistic English and English that is frequently used by us? Hello, from Purbo Bardhaman. Yes, you regularly join my class, and I am very happy to have you. Okay. However, tonight's class is over, and that is why I tell you that I become online or I start live streaming either from 11 o'clock at night or 11:30 o'clock at night. Okay, let's wait for the night tomorrow, and I will try my level best to give you another good passage from any literature or short story. Thanking all of you. Stay safe, stay blessed, and like, comment, share, and subscribe. Sir, I understand only one subject, mathematics, but I don't know anything about English. Oh, it's a very beautiful question. Mathematics is a good subject, I know, but it has some specific rules, some theorems, and also some methods which you can follow to solve a problem, that is mathematical problem. And I know that, my dear boy, one who knows physics very well can do mathematics very well. But one who does mathematics very well may not do physics well. This is the difference. But English is a subject, it is based upon language. And learning language is a difficult thing, because you will have to know, you will have to learn grammar, sentence structure, tense system, and construction system, and simple sentence, complex sentence, compound sentence, many other things. Language, learning language is a constant practice, nothing else. If you join my class regularly, you will be able to learn English positively. As for example, I can remind you, for example, English has a clear tense system. Clear tense system. Suppose present indefinite tense. Present indefinite tense. And you know that I know, we know. Clear? You know, you know. He or she knows, they know. When the subject is third person singular number, the verb gets yes or yes. Clear? And if you convert them into interrogative sentence, what is the method? Do I know? Or don't I know? Do we know? Or don't we know? Do you know? Or don't you know? Again, do you know? Or don't you know? Again, does he or she know? Or doesn't he or she know? Do they not know? Or do they know? You will learn both assertive and interrogative. Okay. In this way, if you learn conjugation in English, there will be no problem for learning English. Similarly, present continuous tense, I am doing, we are doing. Okay? You are doing, you are doing. He or she is doing, they are doing. What is the problem? Again, I have done, we have done. You have done, you have done. He or she has done, they have done. Again, present perfect continuous tense. I have been doing, we have been doing. You have been doing, you have been doing. He or she has been doing, they have been doing. Thus, English is the easiest language in the whole world. Okay? Okay. Tonight I am tired, and tomorrow I shall discuss again translation and how to speak English fluently. Thank you. Stay safe. When trying to translate the English word doesn't come to mind. Yes, this was my point. When you are translating, but you can't find out a proper word, what will you do? Don't bother. Don't worry. Get whatever you like, and so that you can express yourself. And in this way, you will learn how to use. Good night, stay safe, stay blessed. And next night, I will discuss how to enhance your fluency, your writing capability, your speaking capability. Subscribe, please.